After exploring the website and reading the articles, I found a lot of great information that I honestly didn't know up until today about handwriting. I knew that handwriting helped us with reading comprehension and that we use it every single day for, note taking or our homework or just writing little notes for reminders, etc. But I found it really interesting that they say poor handwriting can affect your performance. And the reason why I found this interesting is because when I was in school, we had a student who really struggled with handwriting. They used different techniques like the adapted tripod technique that you had seen in the website. We used that with this student that went to school with me. And his handwriting could not read at all, like at all. It was very, very hard to read, but they used different techniques for him. But he was an excellent student, straight A student, and actually he's a doctor now, which makes sense that he had bad handwriting. But I found that really interesting that they say that poor handwriting may affect their performance because, like I said, he was a very, very smart student and he had straight A's. And then you'd have somebody else who had amazing handwriting and maybe a BC student. So I just found that kind of interesting. Going over the assessment of the writing, which they talked about like the execution. I know like the posture that you should hold, but I didn't realize there were so many different postures for holding a pencil. And that the execution is more of like the letter formation. The legibility is how well you can read it, obviously. The speed of writing efficiently. And then to be able to, like when you're writing your letters, to start at the top and work your way down, like you're making a B, work your way down and then make, the hump for the B, which that is how we teach it in school. But I wonder if you have a student who struggles remembering to start from the top, but yet their handwriting is still good, is that something that like we should be changing, or is that okay to leave where it is? I also thought that it was really interesting that they say that good handwriting helps kids focus. I know like doodling, that can help you focus. And I think that that would go along the same lines as good handwriting, but I guess I didn't really understand the difference between the good handwriting and bad handwriting and how well you would focus differently. I do know that it boosts your memory because obviously if you're taking notes and you're writing stuff down, you're writing it so that you remember it, as you're writing it, your brain is remembering what you are writing. And then us using handwriting outside of our elementary school, I think that that is amazing because, we worry so much about students not learning how to write correctly or how to use cursive because of our technology and how we can just type things now. But what about when we have to sign an important document or a check or anything like that? These students have to learn how to sign their names. They need to learn cursive and the right formations of how to write their names so they can sign those documents. Also, the website I thought was really, really interesting because it had so many fun activities that included writing or the formation of writing, such as like the OT activities, coloring pages, some apps that you could go on, and like following the lines, which work, with so many different senses and different things like that. So I just thought that was really, really cool that it had so much to give on just one website.